Not think how that starts. Well, maybe someone will think of it. Maybe somebody will think about it. I'll try to think about it. Oh gosh. Am I too close to the camera?
No, you're fine.
Why can't I hear? Oh, never mind. How's the lighting look, David? It looks okay?
Great.
I'm not washed out?
No. You look spectacular, and the reflection of your light is hanging just on the lobe of your ear, which makes it look like a pearl earring.
Oh, no.
No, other side. Lean back a little.
I got to get rid of that.
Right there. Oh.
And I can't get that reflection.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
To go away either. But at least if I tilt my head right, you can see my eyeballs. Oh, good, Patricia. Patricia. She's not gonna do my cushions now. I just call her Patricia. Patricia. Good. I'll see you this summer. And don't you give me a discount either. You charge me full price because I've been holding on to your candlesticks long enough. Patricia. She's not going to do it now. She's going to use she's going to use breakaway thread. So the cushions will last like 2 weeks. And then when you sit on them, they'll pop out. Patricia. I can't believe I said that.
She's going to send a sleazak to your house.
Oh,
Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine
exposition. Met the greatest earthquake ever known. Never. Just ignore David and ignore me. No, ignore David. He's
high on the rapids. It's
yeah,
stuck. They're tiny raft.
Yeah. Ignore him. He started it. Well, maybe I started it. I might have started it. Good evening, good folk. Hello, kind folk. Welcome to Monday night in New Jersey at the Old Curiosity Shop. Can you believe it hit 81 degrees today? And of course, 2 days from now, it'll be 50. It's called April. You never know what to wear. You know, it goes up and down. Not complaining, but seems like we just always talk about the weather. It was warm in New York City. It is delightful to be in New Jersey. It is delightful. Oh, Heidi, you're in Jersey tonight? Brother, can you spare a dime? That's playing out in the front parlor.
Yes.
I don't think you can hear it. It was sunny in New Jersey today, but I think, hi, D.
Hello, D.
D, hi, D. Have you got your control tops ready? That's between me and D.
She's making masks as we speak.
She's going to smack me. A hailstorm where? You're not sending it to me, are you? Oh, you're up in Thomas River. Nice. So you're near the shore. Yep. So does it look okay? I don't know.
It's great.
I'm looking at myself on my own screen and I don't look right.
Don't look at yourself. Just look at the people.
Now they're all going to be asking D about her control tops. I might be starting a little late tonight. Normally we start selling right at 8:10. I don't know. It's already 7 or 8. Hey, wait, where's my little helper elf in the back? Drop. Get ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
There's the good man. Tell us,
Hello, everybody.
introduce thyself, good man.
I am David from Vintage Uprising, Texas, in Houston, and I will help Scott moderate this fine sale tonight. And that's all I have to say about that.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay, I just turned myself down a notch. That might be a little bit better. I don't know.
I am way too close there.
If you're old, you know what's going to happen. If you're new, I love it, and you are welcome to be here. So everybody sitting at home on your sofas, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on Monday night. Those in the chat, thank you as well. And those who are sitting at home not chatting, thank you as well. If you are new to me tonight, you don't have to pre-register. In fact, I don't want you to. Go ahead, bid on something. And if you win, however, and you're brand new to me, forget eBay. Doesn't matter if you bought something on eBay because I can't get that information. But if you're brand new, will you send me your information during the live sale? I'm going to have to see it before we log off at about 10:15. So I know that you and I are connected and I can get the invoices out to you tomorrow morning. So that means, what do I need from you? Well, when you write to me, I will need your real name, especially if it's not the same as the one under which you're chatting. Yeah. Your real name.
Jeffrey Reed listed the information.
And then, so your real name, I need your email address.
Home address.
The one that's connected to the one that's connected to your PayPal address. And if you don't have PayPal, you have to tell me that. That's okay, but I have to know that so I can send you an invoice. If you don't tell me that, I will think that you have it. I'll send you an invoice and you won't get it. And then 5 days later, you'll say, Scott, you never wrote to me and I didn't get an invoice. Okay, so you know how it works. We'll get it together. I think that's it. I ship from New Jersey, Southern New Jersey. Whatever the final price is, you will pay the shipping. I will send you an invoice with shipping. I use Pirate Ship to give you the cheapest shipping as possible. I do not charge for packing materials, and most of my packing materials are brand new. Every once in a while, I will recycle, but I buy new boxes and I use new packing materials. Just to let you know, you don't get old used brown paper that has
grease stains,
pork chop drippings on it. You know,
that has leftover Genos on it.
Yeah, that's not good. That doesn't look very good. So right now we've got 218 folks. I'm going to hit refresh. If you'd be kind enough to give me a thumbs up, I'd be delighted. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd also be delighted if you think about subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. I don't look to find out who you are. And but it is helpful to have those subscriber numbers. It's always nice to see them go up. I don't know what it does with that secret algorithm everybody talks about. I loved geometry, but I didn't like any other type of mathematics. So don't ask me to even begin to think about algorithms. Those aren't in geometry, are they? No, those were proofs. So if you'd subscribe, boy, I'd love that. We're going to get started. I've got 26 items to sell tonight.
And I have one.
And David's going to do one during the intermission. Also, I would like to tell you that it is so helpful if you will please let David, the moderator, do his job. You are very helpful and you're so kind. But when folks jump in and usurp his duty, was that the word? Was that my SAT word?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Trying to sound educated. Let David call the shots before you congratulate anybody so that we don't have any confusion. Sometimes that can happen, okay? Any questions, comments, prayer requests? We'll give it.
I see none.
You see none?
I see none.
Have you seen it? Baby, have you seen it? Oh, doop, doop, doop. Okay, let me have a swig. Ugh, my ice melted. We won't say congrats till David announces. Thank you, Gail. That's helpful. I appreciate it. It's not me being overly picky. It's you got to understand. It's just the way, you know, it eliminates some confusion. So thank you. Thank you. Okay, David, you ready for me to hide you?
Yes.
Oh, that the Phillies win tonight? I guess I should have worn my Phillies hat. David, wave goodbye. We'll be back. We'll see you in a little bit, Smiley. Okay. Solo layout. There we are. Oh, what a face was that? What a face was that? We're going to start out tonight. David, if you will enter $12 for the start. And I got some big shakers. Am I allowed to say that? These were made in Japan, and they are embossed Japan on the bottom of them. You see that? Salt and pepper shakers. We're going to start at 12. They don't have any chips or any cracks. The lids, if they were silver plated, it's gone. They're probably either German silver, which is nickel. They might be pewter. They might be chrome that lost its pizzazz. So these weren't expensive. They're pretty, though, and they're big. Yeah. How big are they? My shakers are 6 inches. Wait a minute. 5 and 3/4.
We have a bid at 20.
All right. I think D had the. Hey, D, didn't you sell these a while ago? Maybe 2 weeks ago? Something like that. I think I saw them on your show. I tried to get that candy dish, but I got outbidded. So they're made of glass. They were made in Japan, and they date to after the Second World War. You did. All right. The high bid right now is 20, and we will count the shakers down. We move quickly on this show. Remember, there's a lag.
21.
Get your bid in there early if you see something that you like. 10, 9,
25.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the fingers are so David, who's watching me in Texas, can account for the lag. And he'll put that stop in there after the lag shows up on his screen.
And I have Sandra Garcia at $28.
And I have Sandra Garcia. Thank you so much, Sandra. And thank you, everyone who placed a bid on.
Chaka says, watch out.
The shakers.
Chaka nervous.
Don't tell me it's another earthquake. That's Salada tea. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a little tiny teapot. We start at $12. The color is like a robin's egg blue, maybe a little bit paler than that. Oh boy, here it goes with colors. And on the top, it's made of pottery. There's the S on the top for Salada. It is not chipped or cracked. It's a cute little thing. Boy, look at the bottom of it. It says Salada Tea USA. It is a pretty color. And doesn't that look like a piece of pottery that might have been made in the 1930s, 40s, or 50s? I don't know too much about. I don't know which American pottery company made this. Maybe you do.
We have a bid at 12.
But you can see embossed on the bottom, Salada Tea. And it's just a cute little thing. There's the lid with the S on it. Yeah, little individual teapot for you. It is chip and crack free. It doesn't have crazing on it unless you get a magnifying glass. Hold it still. Not easy for me.
Your bid's at 12.
But I try. The high bid right now is 12, and now I see a bid of 13.
Correct.
And we will count this cute little thing down right now. Ready? Here we go. We move fast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a lot of tea. That's a lot of tea. I like tea. I drink it a lot. There go those balloons again. House.
Sandra Garcia at $20.
I think she outbid herself.
No, she outbid Odd and Out, who was at 18.
Oh, good boy. I missed that. Thank you, David. So it's 20 for Sandra. Okay. Sandra, thank you. How about we do the hello, everyone. Hi, Floyd. I just happened to see you pop in. Cosmos candlesticks made by who? Jeanette or Indiana? Jeanette, I think. Where are they? Good heavens, Miss Sakimoto. You're beautiful.
Thomas Dolby.
Indeed. Made in the 1945 to 55, something like that. It's the Cosmos pattern. I think I remember that these are Jeanette. They are in great condition with no chips or cracks. We start at $20. Let me just get one in there up close, and you can see. Little circle, little Cosmos design right here. And they are 3 light candles. Yes, right? 3 big candlesticks in there.
Triple lights.
So triple light. That's a lot of light for your Salada tea. And these are, I just like, it has a very deco style to it, I think, with these little swirls. It's pressed glass. Made by the Jeanette Glass Company, I think in Pennsylvania. I see no bids. We're going to give it another second. $20 for the pair. That's where we're starting. We'll see. All right. Mo is placed a bid at
22.
22. The candles didn't burn down and crack any of the, whatever you want to call that, the bowl, the capital, the tippy top, the place where the candle goes. They didn't crack, as they will sometimes do. Oh, you think it looks like an owl because of the little? Oh, I can see that now.
I can see that.
I can see that now. I can see it now. I can dig it. All right, let's hit refresh. Okay, we'll count this down. I think the high bid right now is 22 on the pair of Cosmos pressed glass candlesticks, which date but I think between 45 to 55, something like that. Late 40s into the early 50s. And we'll count these bad boys down. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. You get both of them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, David. On the Cosmos candlesticks. Did Mo outbid himself or herself?
Outbid, yep. So 22, if you want to honor the first bid.
I will honor the first bid, and it is Mo, M-O-E 513. And Mo, I'm certain that you've bought from me before, so I think we're okay there. We have a Westinghouse wonderful refrigerator dish. We're going to start at $14. This is a nice one. It's big, it's chunky, it's bold. It was made by some glass company, but it's got a W on it for Westinghouse, because you would get these premiums and things when you got the stove or the refrigerator. Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm. Just like that, like that. So there's the W on the bottom for Westinghouse. Can you see it?
KP's at 14.
And I don't know, but it might have been Glass Spake. It might have been McKee. You know, obviously Westinghouse had some glass company to make these for them, so that they could. Now it does not say oven glass. Don't cook a meatloaf in that. All I know to tell you is it is a refrigerator dish, and the measurements are from the widest point, which is the top, 9 by 4.5.
Give a bit of 30.
By a little over 3. 9 by 4.5 by 3. And it's got this neat little sort of a V on the front. You see that V? I don't think that V shows up.
No, it shows up very clearly.
But it's there. The pebbly bottom makes me think that maybe McKee made this for Westinghouse rather than Hazel Atlas. But I don't know that. There is no design on the side. What a generous lid with that wonderful, I love these old handles. And the yellow, kind of the yellow color that you get with these. Yeah, glass bake is McKee. You're right. So when I said McKee, the glass bake line was manufactured by McKee, just as Fire King was manufactured by Anchor Hocking. So yeah, it looks very much like a McKee, like a glass bake piece, which would have been made by McKee. So
we are still at 30.
As far as I know, that it wouldn't be tempered glass, so don't stick it in your oven. Just put your leftovers in it, and you ought to be just fine. It's not chipped or cracked. And we'll count it down.
We're back on tasty cakes.
Are they talking about tasty cakes?
Yeah, and German doilies.
And German doilies. 10. This would look really nice on a German doily. 10. So would I. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Of course, it's going to make all this noise. Stop all that. Oh.
Everyone loves the glass noise. A Florida Golden Girl is your winner at 30.
Thank you, Florida Golden Girl. I appreciate that. We've got 3 random pieces of pink. Pink, pink.
You stink.
Thank you. $15 is where we start. Where is my random pink? Here it is. This is just for someone who either has a collection of pink depression glass. Maybe you're just getting started with depression glass, or maybe you just love pink. What will you get? What 3 pieces will you get? You'll get that in pink, which I think is Jeanette, but I don't remember. So you get that. You get this lovely piece made by Lancaster Glass Company. 30s, 40s, 1920s, 30s. And you also get a beautiful mayonnaise compote, which is heavily encrusted and gilded. Do you see that?
Yes.
So all 3 random pieces of pink depression glass. Let's look at them again. I'll try to hold them still. You have a lovely Fostoria or Cambridge type of mayonnaise footed compote, lovely encrusted gold all around it. See there? In pink, no chips, no cracks. You have an equally delightful 3-petal, typical of what Lancaster Glass did, and then Lancaster Standard, and then Hocking. Little 3-footed thing there, nice and clean and pretty little dish. And then this little 3-part little candy dish. And I think this is Jeanette. We're looking for somebody to start us off at $15, and I don't see it. So that means we move on. Did I miss it? Did I just not see it?
Not yet. Nothing.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have a bid. That means we will let it roll. Lucille Fritz has a bid of 20. So we'll give everybody a second, and just in case.
No, just in case.
Yeah, no, not a just in case.
You're on the wrong channel.
All 3 pieces of depression glass. That's a $20 piece of glass right there. Counting it down. 10, 9, 8. You'll have to read my lips on this one, David.
That's fine.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's so David could read lips, because my fingers were busy. Lucille, if you get them, you got. Oh, I think she got. Oh, CC gotcha, I think. At 22?
I think she got. CC at 22.
Okay, CC, do I know you? I think so, but it just doesn't stick. CC doesn't stick in my brain. 22, CC? Okay. Hey, CC, if you've bought from me before and I've already got your information, we're good. If I don't have your info, just go ahead and send it to me. But I think I do remember CC. Next up, we've got. I do know you. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Just remind me when you in your email what the name is, so I can get the.
CC, he knows you. Scott knows everybody.
I don't know. I'm going to break something tonight. I'm going to break something tonight. You know me, bull in a china store. Okay, kind sir, if you'll put $15 on the screen. $15 is where we start. And I married these two pieces. They were not born together. They did not start life together, but I think some black and orange is delightful. You're going to get both pieces just for the fun of it. That is a little tiny marigold Northwood carnival glass candy dish. It's got the N in the circle right in the middle, as Northwood was wont to do. So sometimes Northwood is marked. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right, you're going to get both pieces. A pretty little carnival glass. Now this is going to date to the carnival glass era, 1904 to 1925, somewhere.
We have a bit of 15.
And that's just an Ellie Smith black glass underplate. That probably had a black glass mayonnaise compote that sat on it. Yeah? See with the two handles? It's chip and crack free. It's small. Let me hit refresh on my own computer here and say welcome to the 323 folks that we've got tonight. I'm so glad you're here, everyone. I hope you're having a good evening in this lovely mid-April. How many of you are still working on your...
We have a bit of 16.
Okay. We have a bit of 16. We will count these two pieces down. Aren't they lovely? And, you know, you don't have to sit that on top of the black glass. You just get both pieces. Center of the black measurement. I think what that means is you want to know it is, if you wanted to put something on that that's already footed, yeah?
Desert Crone at
and for it to sit flat, it could not be any bigger than 3 3/4 inches. So it's really 4 inches across, but anything with a foot wouldn't actually sit in there if it was 4 inches. So I'll tell you that it's under 4 inches.
Jan is first at 21.
You better stick with 3 3/4. If you wanted to put something on it like that with a foot, 3 3/4 really in here. Okay, so we will count it down. Regina might have the high bid at 21. I'm not sure. They may be
Jan does.
Jan.
First.
Oh, Jan. Okay, so we'll give it a second there, and we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
25.
2, 1. That's it. All those pieces of glass, those two pieces. bundled together there. There. 833. All right, the Carnival and the black glass.
So Heidi Esterholm was first at 26.
And this is a good time to remind everybody that if you think you win, in many cases you will always think that you won, but you got to hit that refresh, and you'll see, you know, the order that the bids come in. That's because of that lag. So Heidi Esterholm at 26. Sandra, you were probably just a second late. It probably came in just a second late. Thank you for trying. And Heidi, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And other bettors, thank you.
Thank you all, everyone else as well. I apologize for. Okay, Heidi.
And Jeffrey is reminding everyone where to send their information. Thank you, Jeffrey.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, it fits something that you have. Wonderful. Great. All right. Honey, you got a big charger coming. I guess you call it a charger. I don't know. If I say plate, you say charger. When I say move, you move.
Wow.
It's big. So see, it's porcelain. It's Bavarian. Wouldn't this be lovely on a German doily? Now let me get it the right. And no chips, no cracks. We're starting at $12 on this beautiful Bavarian. It's transferware. And it is 12.5 inches across.
Lovely items from Bavaria.
Let me stand up and stand still. It is a Bavarian porcelain decorative plate with a very delicate pale yellow border. Don't know what it looks like on your screen. Remember that the ring lights here change the colors, and the color settings on your devices can change the colors as well. But it's really almost a yellowy minty color around the outside. And then the fruits, the beautiful fruits, apples, peaches, pumpkin pie.
Ooh, and grapes. You could have more grapes, Scott.
Oh gosh, please. I told David before we went live.
You have a bid at 12.
That I ate. You ever buy, you know how you buy grapes at the grocery store? So just say the Acme. That's what we say generically. And then you wash them off and you just start eating grapes. And before you know, you've eaten 3 pounds of grapes. Has anybody ever done that? It usually means you have to visit the porcelain Honda later that evening. Pardon for the expression. Nobody wants this?
We have a bid at 12. Gin fits.
If no, oh, okay. You do that with all food. The Acme, I know, Lisa. Yeah, you can just eat grapes, you know, like candy, and then you've eaten too many, and you go, ooh. Hello, porcelain Honda. Woo! But listen, if you need to flush, let's change that. Sorry, we're family here, right? I didn't show you the Bavarian mark on the back. Look, it's pretty nice white. 5 pounds of cherries.
Cherries.
Cherries. All right, we'll count it down. 10. Thank you, Dee, for that lovely emoji. 10, 9, 8. They're not going to let me forget that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On this big, beautiful Bavarian plate with fruit. My music stopped.
And I have
Why did my
refreshed,
music stop?
and I see Gin Fizz at 15 before the stop.
I'm sorry. You saw
Gin Fizz at 15 before the stop.
Gin Fizz. Well, thank you, Gin Fizz. Whoopee Fizz. And I'm glad that you got those, all the frogs got to you in good shape, Philip. Kind sir, $20 on the screen if you would please. $20. And what have we got? We have a American Brilliant Cut. Get ready for the sparkle. It's the only piece of Brilliant Cut I've got tonight. And it is cut. All right. Let's call it a celery. And it measures from one end to the other 11.5 inches. It has no cracks and it has no major missing teeth. You will always find some little flea bitey bites. It's inevitable. It's just this glass is anywhere from 150 to 100 years old, and it's going to have little tiny chippity poos. You just have to get over that with cut glass because they almost always have saw teeth around the end. Heavy leaded glass. Yeah, unsigned. Most of this glass is unsigned, but when they signed it, boy, they would put the tiniest little signature, and you can sit there all day with a magnifying glass trying to find out where they signed it. It's hard to find signed glass like this, but it's a nice serving piece ready for your table. And as I said, you'll find just the tip of one or two of the little teeth, which have kind of chipped a little bit. But let's see how pretty the pattern is. Boy, they're not making American Cut Brilliant, and they won't. It's gone. It's over with. The craftsmen are not here anymore. Factories are not here. The lead, yeah. Did they get really picky about it? What did they return, Regina? You sold a piece of glass and it had a little flea bite, and they didn't. Yeah, I
bit of 30.
I don't know what to say to anybody who wants to collect American Brilliant and you want it to be in absolutely perfect condition, because unless it came from a museum decommission, yeah, they found it. I know, Regina, doesn't that get your goat when they find, you know, but people can return things. I try to always say, if you're going to be really, really picky about flea bites with American Brilliant, good luck. Yeah, that's right, KP. It's, you know, they're almost never perfect. Yeah, put some celery in it. You know, usually sometimes we think of these as celeries. A lot of people call it a celery dish. Yeah, and the funny thing is, first of all, you can't see chips in glass like this, and you can't feel it. You know why? Because when you run your hand, you're going to get cut anyway, just from the sharpness of the glass. So not only can't you see those flea bites, but you can't feel them either. All right. 10, 9. Oh, a banana split. I haven't had one of those in years. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Oh, you're counting the points on the stars?
Gary Crutchfield was your high bid at $35. Constance just came after the stop.
Gary Crutchfield at 35.
Yes.
Thank you, David. David's going to sell something during intermission. Right?
I am. I
You
hope
am.
so.
You am? You is?
Yes, you is. Oh, yes, you ain't my baby.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby. Were you impersonating Louis Armstrong or Lauren Bacall?
Oh, no. I'm impersonating a man
like
on the bus.
It sounded like a mix between the two, but.
Stop. Nice.
Nice. $12. That's worth $12 right there. But you're going to get the 2 Griffith spice jars as well. We're back in the 30s on this, and the 30s and the 40s on this. $12. You get all
that nutmeg.
Nutmeg. You get all 3 of these, chip and crack free, in great condition with original lids. A thin. That's a McKee piece. Don't hold me to that. It's unmarked, but I think it might be McKee glass. $12 on the little spice jars from the 1930s. So the nutmeg, this is glass. This is an original. Yeah, with a screw-on lid, which functions.
First at 12.
And then the Griffiths, we have paprika and allspice.
13.
Should we start another argument about whether you should or should not put paprika on your deviled eggs? There I go. I shouldn't have done it. They're going to be talking about that for the next 2 hours. You watch, David. I started it. It's my own fault. Watch it. $13. $12 is where we start. $13 is the high bid. Oh, you know you would. You know you'd pay $14 for that. Look at me trying to get the prices up. 10. We'll count it down. See, there we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. How am I going to do this? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, the 1930s kitchen things. Now look here, Norton Antivirus. Scram. Wait a minute.
Good old Norton.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hazel Atlas, your bid came after the stop, and we have Regina Surdle at 16.
What a deal. 16. Regina.
Surdel. Surdel.
Thank you, Regina. Regina, do I know you? I think I do. See, I told you they'd be talking about that paprika for the next 20 minutes. Regina Surdel, Surdel. At 16. Gotcha. Oh, Surdel or Surdle?
Papa, can you hear me?
Either. Papa, can you hear me? Okay. If you'll send me your information, Regina, that would be supercalifragilistic. I've got 4 painted tumblers. These are old, kids. These are old.
Old.
Now, where are they?
Speaking of banana split.
Huh?
Sha-na, na, 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 na.
I have 4 tumblers. Now that's just one. They're all hand painted. Now, you old antique collectors, you already know, right? 5 inches tall, kind of an amethyst color. They would have had a pitcher, water lemonade pitcher, and there probably were six tumblers. They're still talking about that paprika. That was my fault. My fault. I did it. All 4 of them are in. Now they're all rigid. They're all hand painted, but all 4, if I don't have to drop one, are in the same excellent condition. So we're talking about. Help me out, you old timers.
What's our start?
Oh golly, Miss Molly,
Eric is in with Northwood.
$19. $19 on the 4 of these. Are they Northwood? They could be. You know, there were companies that made this glass back then and painted it, hand painted it. These are nice. So, yep, it's enamel paint on there.
A bit of 20.
Absolutely. And beautiful amethyst color. Oh gosh, these are nice. You want to have a little luncheon for 4? Serve some tomato juice in these. And the enamel paint, look how thick. Look how thick. It's almost like impasto. It's so thick.
$25 is your high bid.
What do you think? About 1915, somewhere between. Help me out, all you old-timey antiquers. Sometime between 1910 to 1920. They're not iridescent.
27 is your high bid.
Oh, I love Louis Jordan. We'll count these down. European or Czech? Could be. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
That's it.
Those are
beautiful.
pretty. What time?
I have your high bid at 35 from Jenny Mack.
Thank you, Jenny. And thank you, everyone who placed bids. Much appreciated. I've got 2 big blue vases. We're starting at $25. They are 2.
Sure, you have 2?
Yeah, man, and they match. $25.
Oh, together, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keeping these bad boys together. They are chip crack-free, craze-free. I couldn't remember whether they were Hager. They're unmarked, but a lot of these companies had paper labels at that time, and they fall off. So the condition on these is excellent. And I honestly don't remember. I'm convinced that they're an American pottery company, probably in Ohio, not California. And gosh, I can't think. Hager.
Scott.
Huh?
We have a request from Mary Alice. If you could give a shout out to her mom, Geraldine. She'll be 92 on Sunday, and she never misses your videos.
Well, Geraldine, 92 on Monday. That is fantastic. Yeah. This is the shout out just for you. 92, happy coming up birthday, Geraldine, and good for you. Thank you so much for watching. What a grand age. So everyone, sweet. Round of applause to Geraldine, and I love your name. So the 2 vases, American pottery vases stand. You're going to get both of them. You know, a pair is always better than one. You know it. And they stand 9 inches tall. Oh, come on. Fireplace mantle. Evelyn, did you just bid $92 or were you saying happy 92 birthday? They are chip and crack free. These pottery, beautiful pottery urns, yeah, or vases. They could just be decorative or you put plants in them. We start off and we don't have any bids.
No bids.
Pardon?
Trojan for you is in at 25.
Okay. So the high bid right now is $25 for the 2 blue pottery vases. They're not glass. You are welcome, Mary Alice.
Casey, you have a lag, so you're second at 25. Trojan is first at 25. Regina is at 30. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Do we count them down?
RG Jones at 40.
These are probably going to come to you. I'll tell whoever wins, it's a lot safer to pack these in 2 boxes that measure 12 by 12 by 8 and cheaper than sending them in 1 big box that's more than a cubic foot. Yeah. Once you get above 12, 12, 12, the prices jump exponentially and it's not quite as safe. I can pack them very well, but I'm probably going to put them in 2 12 by 12 by 8 boxes. Yeah. So that's probably what we'll do on these. Just to keep, I want the pair of them to get to you without them being, you know. Hey, I'll tell you, I ship close to 2,000 packages a year. And I know that because when I do my taxes, I look back over the postage. And I have to honestly tell you that within about 2,000 boxes, I probably have between 12 to 15 breakages per year. That's phenomenal. If a box is abused, it's going to get broken, period. But most of the time, things arrive okay. Everybody gets a full refund, even if I have to take a loss. So don't worry about that. You will be, if anything gets broken, you get a full refund, including what you paid for shipping. And that's just the way it works. But just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, we'll count these down. 10. Ready? Here we go. 10. What's the high bid? 40?
40. Yes, sir.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Ugh. Now I'm singing that banana split song.
No way.
You know,
why?
That little flute used to creep me out. Hello, Freddie. Hello, Freddie. Remember that little flute?
Well, Regina Sordell is your high bid at 41.
Huh?
Regina is your high bid at 41.
I don't like musical instruments that talk back to me. Once upon a summer's day. Continue, David.
I'm sorry.
A boy and his magic flute. Come and play with me, Jimmy, come and play with me. And I will take you on a trip far across the sea. Those people must have been on wacky weed or something, because all that Marty Krofft stuff is weird.
Wacky weed.
Well, it was the 60s and the early 70s. You know what I'm talking about, with Witchy Poo and all of that. It's Intermission. David, let's bring your face in.
Okay.
Witchy Poo rocked. Because, where is he? There he is. It's time for intermission. And that means I get to take a break and go get some ice cubes. David, you're center stage. You're selling something.
I am selling something. First of all, thank you for letting me moderate. It's fun. I'm sorry for all the wackiness and earworms as mentioned earlier, but we're just having a great time here on this Monday, April 15th.
Thank me.
Where is Jack?
Thank
Jack
you.
is being awfully quiet.
Thank you. Solo layout, David. I'm going to go get some ice cubes. And
Okay.
it's a 5-minute intermission. Hey, everybody, support David and see what he's got for sale.
Hey, Jack.
And we want to see the pup. We'll be back. We got another hour of selling to go.
I think Jack might be with Tammy. She's actually sewing. Her sister's in town.
Oh.
So this is going to start at $20. And
oh, yeah.
This is a nice nut bowl or candy bowl. This is Imperial. I meant to bring this on Two Chaps, and I totally forgot about it. It was in the drying rack. I cleaned it. Nice little polish, and totally forgot about it. So I thought I'd bring it to here since I knew ahead of time I was helping Scott tonight. This is very pretty. This measures, let's see, with my hand span, this is about almost 10 inches. And I will hold it still. No, it's not a uranium knit. Thank you, Margaret. Margaret's in at 20. It's not uranium. This is a repop, but I loved it. It was a great deal. I got it in the States, so they wanted a lot of money for it, but I told them, no, it's a repop. Thank you, Margaret. I'll show these edges.
I'm coming back.
Oh, great. He's coming back.
Don't
call it a comeback.
I just stepped on bubble wrap. Ooh.
Nice. Oh. Are you sure that was bubble wrap?
Well, it was either that or a grape. They want to know, is it David, is it EAPG or is it cut?
This is EAPG.
All right.
Now, there is some straw marks. So there's no cracks. It's just a straw mark. But beautiful, beautiful. Nice and heavy. The teeth are very sharp. And as you can see in this light, it's just bouncing right off.
Yeah, you bids too, David. I'm going to put stuff for you, okay? So when you count it down.
Jenny's at 21, sorry.
When you count it down, David, I will put the stop in for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Jenny is in at 21, not 31.
Oh, okay.
And when I go back into hiding with Scott, I'll go find Jack. I think he's hanging out with Tintin. Ooh, yes, you can put all kinds of potatoes, fried, boiled, baked potatoes, tasty cakes, little Debbie's. I will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, and the stop is in.
And great. That will be Jenny Mac at 21. Thank you, Jenny.
Indeed. All right.
Thank you, Scott. That allows Scott for a nice little break.
Thank you. All right, let's get back to it. We got another hour to go. And we'll go ahead and offer up. I sold this guy once before, and here he is again. Pressed glass, not cut. Excellent condition. $20 on this early American pressed glass vase, which dates to.
I will mute myself. I'm going to look for Jack, so you don't need to hear me walking around.
Okay.
Your start is in at 20.
It's more than 100 years old, and somebody told me who the maker was, and now I can't remember. A wine goblet. It's not cut. It is pressed, but it does still have brilliancy to it. That's the hallmark of a good American glass company. I'll let you see the bottom of it. So this glass does not contain lead, and it was blown in a mold. And I honestly cannot remember the maker of it, but it does not have chips or cracks, and it is heavy. I think it weighs 10 pounds.
Linda Thample's at 22.
A foot tall. It's a whole ruler tall. So 12 inches tall. On this lovely early American pattern glass vase with pinwheels and fans and stars and saw teeth and stippling and whatnot. It's a pretty one. It's a big one. Put that in the center of your dining room table with some hydrangeas in it, and then propose to your sweetheart. They won't say no. How could they?
Lynn still at 22. I woke up Jack.
We'll take a look at him. Okay, so we'll count this down. Ready? 10. I don't know what else to say about it. 10.
25 is your bid.
9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Wow, no balloons this time. Amazing.
Oh, the balloons didn't come out. Good. They annoy me. Thank you, Randy.
I have Patsy M at 42 before the stop.
Patsy, I thank you. I thank everyone who placed bids on that. Hey, we're not finished with the EAPG. Hey is for horses. Look at that. That's another early American pressed glass. Probably a fruit compote, huh? That's a big one. It's antique. It's got no chips. It's got no cracks. Wow, it's pretty. You've got fans at the top and some buttons. $20 is where we start on this. It stands 9 inches tall, and the diameter of the business end of it is 9 inches, and it's about 3.5 inches deep.
You have a bid at 20.
You know that those 3 pounds of grapes I told you I ate, that would nicely hold about 3 pounds of grapes, and that's about how many I ate about an hour ago. I feel okay, though. I just couldn't stop. Take a look at that. That's an old one. Look at the stem.
We have a bid at 25.
Take a look at the inside. Trifle. You could pile high your paprika spiced deviled eggs in that. Couldn't you?
Or a nice steaming pile of mashed potatoes.
Ooh. Oh, David, I could eat Captain Crunch out of this while I'm watching Land of the Lost.
I used to drive my mother nuts. So first of all, my poor mom and dad, 2 boys, 1 year apart, and my brother and I could finish off 1 box of cereal each on a Saturday morning. And we would eat out of her large Tupperware salad bowls. You talk about a woman furious. Absolutely furious. Why are there 2 empty cereal boxes in the trash? I don't know. We would both say, I don't know.
And you remember how excited you were to eat that Captain Crunch, but you had to let it soften up in the milk first. If you ate it before it got soft, how many of you later on that evening, the whole roof of your mouth was all torn up like sandpaper? Captain Crunch will do it.
Lynn is at 40.
Count it down, Scott. We don't want to hear any more about cereal. Get on with the business. 10. Fostoria is coming up. Oh, this is Fostoria, right? 10. 9. It did shred your mouth, Rick. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Are you happy to see me, or is that a EAPG compote on your shoulder?
Truly. We got some last second bids. I am refreshing the feed, going to live chat, and I see
I'm channeling Turban Hat Lady from Christmas. Remember her?
Patsy M at 52 before the stop.
Oh, Patsy, you got a pretty one. 52, Patsy M. I'll pack it well for you.
Thank you, everyone who bid.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, thank you so much, everybody. Now I've got a $8 on this. $8 on a 40th anniversary. $8. I think this might be Viking glass. Not $40. Oh my word. $8. $8 is where we start. You know somebody's going to have a 40th anniversary this spring or next spring. Give them a piece of old glass. I get a New Martinsville / Viking feel on this. I'm not sure about it. The flowers are in white, and the 40th anniversary is in gold. Now I've got another anniversary piece coming up. This is the small one, right? In beautiful red. Look at that red glass. Yep. Oh, you just passed it. So there's a little bit of dust in it. 40th anniversary in gold. $8 is where we start. And be a lovely gift for your significant other if you are experiencing 40 years, or just a nice old piece to give to someone who is...
they could be starting a collection.
Yeah, 40 is
just a fan of red.
Yeah. The 40 is right there. 40th. No, see?
Could be the 40th anniversary of your birthday.
Yeah. Or a nice gift. So we'll give it another second. Anybody on the 40th anniversary? $8. Blah, 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 blah. We'll bring it back at the end. I've got another 40th anniversary we will bring back at the end as well. Let us now go to...
You have a bid at 8.
Okay, we have a bid at 8, so we will bring it back up and we will count it down. And here we go. $8 is the bid on this at the moment. 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And the other 40th anniversary item I'll bring in shortly. Okay.
I am going to refresh, Scott, if you don't mind. I have a bid at 9 and then 11. I just want to make sure which one is before the stop.
Okay.
Give me one moment as I use my NASA voice since I'm here in Houston. And I have smalls at 11 before the stop.
Smalls.
Treated. Smalls. SM all.
All right, Smalls. I can't remember Smalls. Pardon me if I know you, but can't remember that I know you. You know, there's a lot floating around up there. If I don't know you, will you send your information? Thank you for putting that in there, Jeffrey. I see that you are you're Jeffrey on the spot. How do you refresh? Did someone want to tell Regina in the comments how to refresh? It's a good question, Regina, and I'm glad that you asked.
If you're on a browser, there's a little circle where you can refresh at the top left. If you're on your phone, I think you can just exit the cell and pop back in. No problem. It should refresh pretty quick. I never use my phone, so I'm always watching on a browser on YouTube. So
I just refresh myself. And I want to thank all 366 folks that are here tonight. I'm happy to have you spending some time with me and David. Next up, let's do the restaurant ware. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell you, I'm about to show you some restaurant ware. I'm going to have 2 lots. The first lot is a place setting for 4. The second lot will be a place setting for 2, right? Okay, you can bid one or the other or both, totally up to you. But let's take a look at it first and let me show you the pieces that you're going to get. I will tell you that the condition is absolutely perfect on these. Seems as though they weren't used. This is the diner capital of the world. There are more diners in the state of New Jersey than anywhere else in America. That's right, look it up. And a lot of the
Guinness Book of World Records
were made in this state as well. And sadly, a lot of them have closed, but diner culture, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, up here in this area, it's a big deal. So we're going to start off with a place setting of 4. And I just want you to be able to see the colors, and I'll show you the pieces that you're going to get. I'm only holding up a place setting of 1, but this lot is for a place setting of 4. I can't hold up 4. Okay, what's the price?
Give me a start? Yeah, there we go.
$29. $29 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. And here's what you get. I'm sorry, not 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 times 5 is what? That's how many pieces you'll get. It is Syracuse china right there on the back.
You have a bid at 29.
At the mid-century colors. It's kind of a maroon and a gray, classic sort of 1950s bathroom linoleum colors, right? These are not chipped. They're not cracked. They don't have crazing. The glaze is beautiful. They haven't been murdered in dishwashers. And remember, you're getting a place setting of 4. You'll get 4 big dinner plates. They're 9 inches. You will also receive 4 bread and butter plates or little dessert plates in this one lot. You will also receive 4 of those little bowls that you get on the side when you order a scoop of macaroni and cheese. And you'll also get the iconic diner coffee cup. I'm telling you what, coffee tastes so much better in these. And there it is. There's the cup and saucer. Let's put it all back together in one pile. We do have an opening bid of $29. And remember, that's not for one place setting. That's for a place setting of 4, right? For 4 people. You know what I'm saying. So we'll get it back up there. Dinner plate, little tiny bread and butter plate, cup and saucer, and the little dessert bowl, berry bowl, or side dish for your vegetables.
For your house salad.
For 5. 20 pieces. It'll be heavy, but I'll wrap it well and ship it right to you. And 4 of you can sit down and pretend you're at an iconic Jersey, Connecticut, New York diner. And there are diners all across the country, but oh, they're the best here in this part of the country, I have to say. So we will count this down. The high bid is $29 on the 4 place setting. Place setting for 4, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And we will now count it down. 10, 9. Looks like the high bid is Jamie Grafton right now at 35. 10.
Dreamboat Andy's at 40.
Look at those colors. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Place settings for 4 people. And I think it's going to look great on your table. And this stuff is hardy, tardy.
Don't slam it everywhere, but yeah, it's hardy. It'll keep up with a few little bangs, but don't go crazy. Sandra Garcia is your high bid at 50 before the stop.
Sandra, it's going to look great. You're going to have such classic 1950s diner. Hey, let's do it again. And that was 50?
Correct.
Okay. Let's do it again. This time, I am going to keep in mind our folks who have, hey, it's the same stuff again, but you just get 2. Place settings, $19. We'll hold it up again. Come on now. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. So you already know if you were waiting just to get a place setting of 2, we're going to start at $19. It's the same stuff. Yeah. Same stuff. Hey, and if Sandra wants these, she can bid 2 and she'll have dinner for 6. But I like to keep in mind my single folk, maybe you just have one person over for dinner. Maybe it's you and your significant other, or you and the poodle, and you want to eat together. That's fine. So place setting now just for 2 people, and we start out at $19. 2 dinner plates, same condition, 2 cups, 2 saucers, 2 bread and butter plates, and 2 little vegetable bowls for your pickled beets.
Lisa Davis is starting at 19.
Now, Allie, you can't have it. You told me you're not collecting any more restaurant ware. But if you win, I know I always get your address wrong because it changed and all the boxes go to the wrong. I don't know if you're bidding. Isn't that you, Allie? I think it is. I'm playing with you. You know how I like to go. I'm from Jersey. We like to go back and forth. You know, give each other that's how we do it here.
The business.
We give each other the business. You know, it's just part of the culture up here. That's what we do. You know, we go back and forth. It's all in good fun and good nature. 10. I'm kidding, Allie. I know you have a lot. Didn't I meet you in Glassboro once with your cousin or something? Oh, the brand of Syracuse, made in the USA. Yep, gravy on your fries. You said it. Man, I remember when I was in college up in North Jersey, we would go to Brother Bruno's Diner. Was it in Patterson or Wayne? We would stay up in somebody's dorm room all night because I think it was at 5 o'clock in the morning, they would start to serve the 99-cent breakfast at Brother Bruno's Diner. Where was that? Up in just outside of across the Hudson. Was it it wasn't Jersey City or Hoboken? Anyway, never mind. It just you know Brother Bruno's? Is it still there?
Jonah's saying Wayne.
Yeah, but there's a question mark.
Oh.
Seems to me it was in Wayne, because I was at William Patterson University then. And, you know, we would all be in somebody's dorm room, behaving, not smoking or drinking. And then it would get late and late. And we say, oh, come on, let's stay up because the 99-cent breakfast, they start serving the night. Don't tell me Brother Bruno's is still open. Let me count this down because they don't want to hear me go down memory lane anymore.
Dreamboat Annie is at 25.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If Brother Bruno's is there, we're talking about the fall of 1985. How long ago was that?
I was in 7th grade. 8th grade. I'm sorry.
Oh, they had the best fries with gravy. Ugh. That's the first time I ever knew I had an accent, because all the people from North Jersey would make fun of me, and I would make fun of them because our state, there's a line between the North and the South, and we have very different accents. You used to live 10 minutes from Brother Bruno's, and it's gone. Oh,
I have Margaret Howe at 27.
All right,
the stop.
Margaret, you got some great old Jersey restaurant ware coming to you. You're going to love the condition, and you're going to enjoy using it. Put some gravy on your French fries. Yep, fries and gravy. That is how we do it. All right, I've really been running my lips. Well,
this is how we do it.
Next up, for your pleasure, I've got 4 Fostoria Fairfax pink cups and saucers. $20 is where we begin. $20. Let's take a look at just one, but you're getting all 4. That's the saucer. That's the cup. You're getting 4 of them. Now, they're pink. They are made by Fostoria Glass Company, good fire polished glass. There's no etching on them. There's kind of a paneled optic.
We have a bid of 20.
Fairfax pattern was introduced in either 1926, 27, or 28. So before the Depression crash, remember, colored glass was popular before the crash. So if you ever hear anybody say, well, Depression glass was made in all these beautiful colors to cheer up people during the Depression, that's not really accurate because it was actually becoming very popular in the mid to late 20s before the stock market crashed. But that's elegant Fostoria glass. 4 cups and saucers. I love how the cups are footed. They are pink. Now remember, as I always say, my lights, your screen, it always makes everybody kind of see different colors, but that's beautiful Fostoria pink. And there are 4 of these. I'm only showing you one. And I guess I'll show you 2. I've got all 4 of them right here. Yes, what, Bonnie? Bonnie says yes, Scott. Yes, what? There's 2 of them. Don't pour boiling hot liquids in these. Yeah. Now somebody says, put a spoon in it. Yes, but still don't pour boiling hot liquid in these. Who wants to risk it? Hot coffee, yeah, okay, but you just can't be boiling. You'll crack these. The Amish love cheese. 10.
I love cheese curds.
I do too. How did we get on that? Did I bring up cheese? I think these cups came in 2 models, one with a foot and one. Brother Bruno's is still there. I'm on my way. Is it in Wayne, Joan?
Mama T-Bird is at 30.
Which isn't far
And
from.
I like Scrapple. Scott introduced me to Scrapple. It was great.
Yeah, you had Scrapple right here in Philly. Yes, you did.
Where were we? What's the station?
Reading Terminal.
Yeah.
Scrapple,
Wonderful.
basically, they take a pig, grab it by the tail, and they lower it down into a grinder. Sorry. You get everything. The lips, the feet, the everything. Bait, sort of, kind of. I'm being, you know, and it's good. My father used to love it too. Yeah. Okay, 10, 9, gross. It's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing, Jersey thing, Philly thing. 10 on the Fostoria, 9, 8, 7. Look at the pig nose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Listen, after you eat the scrapple, you cancel the flavor with a whoopie pie, you'll be just fine.
The black coffee just washes it down. It's great. You're good. It's cooked. I'll try anything once, twice if I like it. Doesn't hurt that I have a stomach like iron. Okay. Your high bid was 41 before the stop. KP is your winner at 41.
Okay. They will be on their way to North Carolina. Thank you so much for your bid, KP, and thank you everyone who placed bids. I appreciate that greatly. We have now at $19 a very handsome, and I love this thing. There's just something about the design of this.
What's your start again? I'm sorry.
$19.
Got it.
This reminds me of the pedestals that would be in diners with a cake on it or donuts on it and a dome over the top.
Mm-hmm.
But this is old, early American pressed glass. I don't know which company made it, but we're way back at least 100 years. Yeah, right? It is heavy. It's 9 inches across. It's got a little lip on the top. It's not chipped or cracked. You have lots of wear here where it's been on somebody's table for years and years and years and years and years. Oh, we're not even going to talk about muskrat. Woo,
25 is your bid.
But yep, I've eaten it. You can't be from South Jersey and not eat muskrat. We'll talk about that
26.
again. But I just like this a lot. It's, you know, it's just American pressed glass, classic shape. No buttons and bows, no stars, no daisies, no pinwheels. Just pretty. Hey, whatever dessert goes on top of this, that's the star. I told you it's 9 inches across. It is. And it stands, about 7 inches tall. That's a pretty old piece of glass. American made glass. And we'll count that down. Oh, you do have a collection of them? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Blah, 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 blah. And the cheese went blub, blub, blub.
Blah, blah, blah.
And the cheese went blub, blub, blub. We got some coasters coming up. Ooh.
Great space coasters?
Don't get me singing that one. And the cake stand.
I see. Live chat. Patsy M at 39 before the stop.
Patsy M at 39 before the stop.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Patsy M. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. And now, next, $20 is where we start. And I made the decision. I made the executive decision, and Mrs. Slocum was unanimous in that with me. that I'm going to keep all 8 of these coasters together, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, $20. No chips, no cracks, no loss on the gilding. These are probably the fanciest coasters I've ever gotten my hands on, and it's $20 for a start, and you get all 8 of them. Wow, let's take a look. You want to preserve your mahogany coffee table? Well, when your guests come over, you can only have 8 people, right? If there's 9, they have to go outside and have their drink on the back porch. Look at how heavy these are. Look how deep they are. Ah, somebody said, oh, they're ashtrays. No, they're not ashtrays.
Yeah, coasters.
Yeah, if you put, boy, your glass will sit right down in there. Look how far down in. Boy, these are nice. No chips, no cracks. They are a half an inch deep. Look at the gilding. They stand 1 inch tall. These are the best coasters I've ever had. The gold on there is outstanding. It's really pretty glass. Can you see it? This one is a little dirty and needs to be washed. That one is
beautiful,
cleaner on the inside. So we'll keep all 8 of these together, as we should. I don't think I really want to split these up. Elegant, entertaining, right? And you won't get those awful water rings on your end table. You make everybody use these. Oh, now you're watching the marathon of Are You Being Served? Mr. Humphreys, are you free? Okay. These are great. Quality.
45.
45 is the current high bid. And I'll go ahead and count the coasters down because we're coasting close to 10 o'clock. We got to pick it up. I ran my lips too much. 10, 9. Oh, this is 24 karat. I believe it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Beauties. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Ugh. What have I got? Okay.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Great. I have $80 before the stop. Rick Raguso.
All right, Rick. Rick, I'm pretty sure you're new to me. So if you would kindly, R-A-G-U-S-O, Ragu. So, R-A-G-U-S. Hey, Rick, you might be new. And if you are, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Will you do me a favor and send your information right now? I will double check before we go off the air to make sure you and I are connected. And that way there won't be any snafus tomorrow. I can get that invoice out to you in the morning. I wake up in the morning and I send out my invoices and you pay for it. And I wrap everything off and then it will eventually get to you in the mail. I'm a little slow with shipping. I'm working on it. But it always gets to you. So, Rick, thanks. Send your information to me now before we go off the air tonight. I would appreciate it. And those coasters are going to be headed your way. You're going to love them. $18, David. If you'll put that on the screen, you get both pieces. Let's go back to the 1950s. Who doesn't love a little bit of peach luster? Now, look, chip-free, crack-free, and we don't have any loss on the peach. If Granny goes after this with an SOS pad, she'll scrape that peach right off. It's pretty hard wearing, but too much heavy washing with scrub pads will take that off. There's your divided dish. See there? This is Anchor Hocking glass. So popular in the 1950s. You have a shell bowl. There's the Fire King mark on the bottom. And you can get more pieces. Look, maybe you're just getting started on your peach luster collection. This looks so good on a black tablecloth in the autumn season. You can get dinner plates, cups, and saucers. You can get the deviled egg plate. Good heavens. You can get everything with this. Mugs, coffee mugs, you know, you just get it all. Even dishes to bake with. So this is their peach luster, right? That one is the white milk glass by Hocking. And this, we're looking for somebody to start off at $18 on these. All right, there's your divided tray for whatever you'd like. And there's a vegetable serving bowl. The two pieces together at $18. I'm going to really pick it up here because we've got to lickety split. All right, we'll bring that back at the very, very end. We'll see if anybody wants to do a little peach luster. I am going to keep it moving, so let's do that. Okay. We're going to do a pig creamer for $8. It's a pig creamer. Come on now, $8. Who made it?
Hold on. Jenny Mac is at 18 for your lusterware.
Jenny, I don't consider colors as seasonal. All right, 18.
You want to count that down?
Yeah, I'll count it down. All right, 10. This was $18 on that. 10.
Correct.
If anyone is interested, now's your last chance. Remember, get those bids in there because I'm going to start flying through the rest of the stuff. I'll give you the condition of the pieces quickly and the measurements, and then we'll speed it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the lusterware. The peach luster, rather. Not lusterware, peach luster. Remember, the pig is coming up, and that's $8 on the pig creamer.
So Jenny Mac was your bid at 18 for the lusterware.
Thanks, Jenny. Okay, the pig creamer by Spalding. He starts at $8. He doesn't have any chips or cracks. He's in excellent condition, and isn't that cute? Who wouldn't want to cream their coffee with a pig? I would. And he's got a little beret on, right? He's a little French pig. Oui, oui. Spalding. He's got a little patent number on the bottom of him. He's chip-free. He's crack-free. And he could cream your coffee in about 7 or 8 days if you want to buy him for at least $8. He's not chipped or cracked. He's got no crazing. He's an American-made pig creamer. Cream on your scrapple. You want? Anybody? Now, come on now.
Sandra
Okay.
Garcia's at 8.
Sandra has a bid of 8. Got to give everybody sort of a 10-second warning before the countdown. Somebody says, I forget how to pay. Do you take PayPal? Yes. That email just came in, and I think it was Regina. Regina, if you have... Okay, and there's Rick. Okay, so great, excellent. I see, I just got an email from Rick. So I think we're good with you, Rick. I'll double check it. Rick was the one who won the 8 coasters.
Correct.
And whoever asked me about PayPal, PayPal is it, right? But if you don't have an account, it doesn't matter. You just have to let me know that you don't have an account, and you can sign out as a guest. You can use whatever payment you want, but it does go through PayPal, although you don't have to be a registered guest, a registered PayPal user.
Sandra's at 12.
All right, Sandra, counting it down. 10 on the piggy pig. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's balloons.
There's some balloons.
I see. Okay, who's getting the piggy pig?
It may be Patsy M. Let me refresh the feed.
Refresh the feed.
Patsy M. 15 before the stop.
All right, 15, Patsy M. Patsy M. And next up we have, oh, come on now. You had these when you went to visit your grandmother. You got a little bit of Hawaiian punch in one of these. I don't have the lids, but $12. They're in good condition, and you get all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them for $12. All 6 of these classic. What do they say on the bottom? They say
And they're unbreakable.
Ware. They say Tupperware, and they say made in. Are they made in the USA? Of course they are. Anyway, I can't get you to see the bottoms. I know that they originally came with lids. The lids are gone, but they're little Tupperware tumblers, and you have all of the colors. So all of the colors.
You have a bit of 12.
There's let's name the colors. There's white. On top of white is green. Then comes pink. Then comes blue. Then comes a yellowish color.
15.
And then comes pink. Oh my gosh, these are fun. It's summertime coming up, right? You got grandkids coming over. Give them these. Doesn't matter if they spill it. Just put them out in the front yard so they don't spill it on your carpet.
Or your German doily.
Or your German doilies. Just fun Tupperware. I had to do it.
18.
Remember these? Did you have these in the 60s? Yes, you did.
Had them in the 70s.
And the 70s?
Oh, yeah. With Kool-Aid.
How many ounces? I don't know. Probably 8. They're skinny.
8.
They're tall. Huh?
8.
Looks like 8. Yeah, probably 8. They measure 8 inches tall, and they're skinny. I think maybe 8 ounces. These were the kind of things that you took camping, you know, or did anybody go camping in the summer? You know, you would throw these in the. Oh yeah. So Tupperware. Count them down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Oh, watered down Kool-Aid. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. On the old Tupperware from way back when.
I love it. I love the last second bids. People in the locker lounge sniping away. Gail Springer's at 24. Gail Springer's at 24.
Gail, they're coming your way. Hey, look. I'm selling a Harp dessert set. What do you get? You get 4 cups and saucers, and you get 4 dessert plates or little luncheon plates. I'll show them to you. Harp. The pattern was made by Jeanette, and it's a 1950s pattern, something like 1952 to 57, something like that. They have gilded edges, and we start out at blah, 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 $20. $20. Let's take a closer look at what you'll get. It's for 4 people now. 4 dessert plates, or just big enough to hold a grilled cheese. 4, or an egg salad. 4 cups and saucers. Let me put these down. You get all of these for 4 people. Oh dear. Made by Jeanette. The plates. Why is it called Harp? Because it has a lyre on it. Yeah, that's a lyre. But
a bit of 25.
The glass company referred to this as Harp. They didn't call it lyre. It's got gold edges, little ruffled edges with gold and stippling. It's a classic little 1950s set. And the little plates are 7 inches. It's crystal. This is clear crystal, clear glass. What's called crystal, doesn't have any lead in it. It's clear, not blue, not pink, but clear. And you've got the music lyres all the way around. And the gold. Yep. And there's the little saucer and the little cup that sits on it. So a perfect little dessert set, or if you're just having a little sandwich, a little luncheon set. made in the early to the mid 1950s. Start a collection. You can get more of this, but you can start with these and add to it if you'd like. It's just a nice little set. Made in Pennsylvania at the Jeannette Glass Company.
Give a bid of 25.
Jannette.
You can put your Wawa coffee in it.
You'll get all 3 pieces for 4 people. 10. You get the whole set. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You pronounce what differently? What did I miss?
Liar.
Liar. I mean, it's something that gets pronounced differently.
Lynn DeThample is your winning bid at 25.
You pronounce liar differently? A music lyre. How do you pronounce it? I've never known it to be pronounced any other way. A lyre. Lear? No, it's not pronounced lear. No way. Gail Spranger's at 24. No. Jenny? Oh, it was Linda Thample at 25.
It's liar.
It's a musical lyre. Yeah. Lear. KP, where'd you get that? No, that's not what I meant. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. We're having fun. 40th anniversary. Come on now. We're going to wrap this up. We got about 10 minutes to go. I value your time. And I try to keep this to 2 hours, even though I could keep selling. Something just went up my nose, a piece of fuzz. Maybe it was that gnat that was trying to get to me earlier today. That is beautiful glass. Now, this, I think, is New Martinsville. It's a beautiful, big 40th anniversary cake plate, serving plate. And where are we? We are at $15 on this one. $15 with that wonderful silver overlay. That is a beautiful one. But hey, you got to have somebody, right, who wants their 40th anniversary. Look at those flowers on there. Mm-hmm. And it measures 11 inches across minus the handles. With the handles, it's 13 inches across. And it is beautiful red glass. Maybe New Martinsville. Probably something that is from the 1930s or 40s. Isn't that nice? Anybody? Any? We didn't have this one. It is pretty colors. Did we have? I don't think we had this one earlier. Fire polished ground bottom. See that? Yeah. So there's a bid right now of $15. Any questions?
From Smalls, correct.
And it's beautiful red. I can't really get it to where you can see how beautiful and red that glass is. Maybe you can.
Turn it around.
Turn around every now and then. Good idea, David. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You're the smart man here. It's got some sticky, there's some tape on it I didn't get off, so there's a little bit of sticky there. I got to do something about that. Looking forward to the 40th. 10, I know there's a bid, so 10, 9.
I saw your fingerprint. I just made a screenshot.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I got fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, I'm going to use it.
Thank you. 10.
Digital content.
Thank you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the record album? I know. I haven't played it yet, Jenny. I got to get down in the basement and play it. Happy anniversary.
Patsy M at $19.
Oh no, I made a mistake. Okay. Sandra Garcia was the high bidder on the 4-place setting of restaurant ware. I think I put Sandra in the wrong line. And David, will David please repeat for me the piece we just did? I'm sorry.
Patsy M 19.
Patsy M at 19. Okay. Patsy M at 19. Okay, let's keep it going. I have a lotus. Where is it? Where's my lotus? Made in Japan. Porcelain. Made in Japan. And this is $15 for the little lotus sauce set, which would have had a little spoon, and that's gone. But there's the plate with a little bit of luster on that bottom part. The Japan mark is on the back. Yep. Thank you, Sandra. No chips or cracks on it. Beautifully hand painted under the glaze, and then there is the flower to the lotus. And when this was new, this was probably sold as a small mayonnaise serving bowl with the little porcelain spoon that would be in it. So, of course, you could use whatever spoon that you want. Boy, wouldn't that be pretty at Easter time? You could put hollandaise sauce in there. Could you not? It has no cracks on it. And it was made in Japan, and it dates to, between the 2 world wars. So sometime after 1921, but sometime before 1941. And it's gilded around the edges, and it's pretty white porcelain, right? And so anybody on that piece, that is $15. The other piece, we're going to keep going, and we'll just see. I don't see anything happening on that. So if anybody...
What's the size of that again?
Three inches tall. The underplate measures just over 6 inches wide. And the lotus flower measures 4 inches wide. Did I say 6 inches tall? I meant to tell you that it is 4 inches tall. Small sauce.
So Jacqueline B is in at 15.
Okay. We'll go ahead and count it down. The high bid is 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And then, just to get you coming up is this Art Deco lidded candy dish. Look at that lid. Okay, but let's see who we've got on this piece here.
Jacqueline B at 15. She outbid herself, so 15. For the lotus.
Jacqueline, do I have your info, darling? If I don't, would you send it to me, please? I think I do, but I can't remember, so you let me know. You got the lotus set at how much, Jacqueline?
15.
Okay. So if I don't have it, will you say, can't remember, $20 on this. This is a candy dish, yeah. Okay, so, hey, we see these in pink and green. There it is in crystal. It's a 3-part divided candy dish. What makes it supercalifragilistic is that Art Deco decorated lid. Now there is a little chip on the inner rim. That's the part that goes down in the dish and you don't see it, right? Just right there. But what they've done in the factory on this lid is they have cut these incised geometric random triangle. Are they triangles? On there. And then someone hand painted them in the factory with 2 different colors. Yeah. So you have some bronze color and some gold color. There's just a tiny little bit of loss in the color, and there's a little bit of sticky. I still have to get, that's just sticky tape from the tape. And I didn't get all of that off. So that's a little bit of sticky residue tape there I still have to get off. But you've got incised cut lines and then the paint over the top of it. So this is a really, my gosh, the Paris exhibition in 1925, we didn't go because we didn't send anybody, but the designers went, they came back, and it didn't take too long for the Americans to start doing some decorating like this. But that is a design from overseas, yeah. And then deco started to become the rage here. It just says flappers and jazz and nightclubs and New York City. It's modernistic, right? And this is what folks, they were, by the time this came out, this was frumpy dumpy stuffy old grandpa and granny with a big old oak table. Yeah, that's the old timey. That hit the market, and boy, people didn't know what to do. This was modern. And I'll tell you what, you read the old magazines, the Good Housekeeping and the House Beautiful and all of that, there's all kinds of arguments in the editorials about this modern design from over in Europe. We don't know what we think about that in America, but it was popular for a while, and that's a moment in time. So if you're a deco person, there you go. I'm done talking about it. Counting it down. 10. What's our high bid, David?
23.
Okay. A real piece of jazz age candy dish there. 10, 9.
Doing jazz hands right now.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can just hear Bing Crosby crooning, "Just one more chance." Do, 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 do.
Jenny Mac.
That you're the one I dream of.
$40.
What?
Jenny Mac. Jenny Mac, $40.
Deco candy. Jenny, I love that thing. I'm glad you do too. Jenny Mac. Okay, did we or did we not? I think that we sold everything tonight, and wham-a-lamma ding dong. It is 10 o'clock on my watch. My computer says 10:01. Before I bring David in, I would like to thank everyone so much for being here tonight. It's so much fun to have you, those bidding, those watching. I know I go fast. It's my trademark here to keep it just at 2 hours and to get 25 or 26 items sold. It's just kind of the format here. And I appreciate you being used to my zippity-doo-dah. Thank you, everyone. I'll send the invoices out tomorrow morning. And then, oh, no Jack? No Jack. Okay, well, let's bring David in.
So no, they asked if they could bid on Jack, and I said, no, not Jack.
Oh, they're asking me about Muskrat. Well, there's the puppy. Let's look at him. You're tired of looking at me.
It's Jack. Say hi, Jack. I just woke Jack up. He's been sleeping here at my feet.
Hold on for a second. Gail says, are my tumblers straight top 16 ounce? Let me see which tumblers you won. Who was that? Hold on.
The Tupperware tumblers?
I don't know how many. I don't know how many ounces they hold, Gail. I assumed it was 8, but maybe it's 16. They are. Let's. I can run out into the kitchen and pour some water in them and try to find out. Gail, if you're talking about those, they are they're 6 inches tall. Yeah, they're 6 inches tall. They're 6 inches tall. Did I make a mistake and say that they were 8 inches tall? It's gone now, so I can't see it.
No, I don't think you. But we were just talking about ounces earlier.
Okay. They're 6 inches tall, and I'm not sure much, but it looks like about an 8 ounce. It looks like about 8 ounces. So Jack is doing well with his training and everything.
He's settling in. He's getting a lot better. As long as you keep a routine, he's fine. He's still a puppy. He's gonna do puppy things.
Does he sleep well
He
on his own?
sleeps. He sleeps all night.
Mm.
When we go to bed, Jack goes to bed. When I wake up, he wakes up. So I take him for his little walk pre-dawn. He's a good guy. I woke him up. He's kind of out of sorts right now.
Yeah, I can see he's tired. I know the feeling. Well, listen, I'll tell you what. Good grief. What's coming up on your channel this week, David?
Tammy has her Tuesday. I'm not sure who she's with tomorrow, so check on the channel. Vintage Uprising, Texas. Wednesday, we're ready for our sale. So we'll be back, Tammy and I, Wednesday night. And you never know what's going to show up. You never know. And this weekend, we'll be very busy. We'll be in just southwest of Fort Worth, near Dallas, Fort Worth area, for what's called the Antique Alley. And we'll be looking for, who knows? It's the next big show after Round Top here in Texas. So looking forward to that. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll check in. Jack's going on another road trip.
I would consider another cat, and you're not being rude at all. Not at all. I appreciate you asking. I would be, oh, you want to see those candy dishes at some point in the cabinet back there? Yes, I would consider another cat at some point. I do appreciate you asking about that. Let's see. I will see you next Monday night. That's you and me, David, on the Two Chaps Live Sale. No,
No.
next
When's
Monday.
your Unbreakables?
Right, next Monday night is Patrick. We already had ours, so Patrick, the trusty huckster, and I will be here at 8 o'clock a week from tonight with our Unbreakables, right? Linens and things and ephemera and thus and such. So I'll see you in a week here at 8 o'clock. And then we have an extra Monday in the month. So I get to slip in one more live sale the last Monday night of this month. So we'll have another one. And then I'm doing something else special with Sweet Treat Pretties. What is it? I wasn't planning on saying anything.
Carolina Sweet Treats and Pretties?
Yes. And that you'll have to see. I believe that's on her channel, and I was invited to do it. Some kind of a tea party thing where we're selling.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have any of the details yet, but that's coming up at some point. Yeah.
She's here in Houston.
And in case anybody was waiting to see if I was going to put the mantle lusters, they're in my eBay store right now, and they only have 5 days left. So thank you, Donna.
I want to give a special thank you to Jenny Mack, who purchased the beautiful pressed glass tonight. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, then that's it. We'll call it quits. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, David, for your help. I couldn't do it without you. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody in the chat who helped out. Those at home watching, I guess you're all at home. And we'll see you in a week.
Okay.
I'll see you in a week. Good night,
As
everyone.
Scott presses the stop button, we'll leave you with sha na 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 sha na na